Yoga Sutra number 24, 25, 26 and 27. They really concentrate on what is Patanjali saying about Ishvara. Namaste. My name is Aparna and I'm going to talk today about Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. What is God? Who is God? Who should be God? So Yoga Sutra number 24 is Klesha Karma Vipaka Shayyair Paramrashta Purusha Vishesha Ishwaraha. So Patanjali is giving such a simple definition of God. Who is God? God is one who is free from all kleshas, karma bandhana, and vipaka, shayyair paramrashta. He is Purusha Vishesha. So if you know in yogic terms what is Purusha, so he is also, God is also Purusha, but he is a Purusha Vishesha, a special Purusha. A special Purusha is God because he is free from kleshas. Klesha is like afflictions. So there are no desires in God. And because God has no desire, he doesn't have to do any actions. He's free from the actions and he's free from the impressions of the desires. So it is so simple that Ishvara or God is that supreme soul or supreme Purusha, that is special Purusha, who is unaffected by afflictions, actions, fruits of actions, or even any impressions of the desires. So this is the definition of God according to Patanjali. Now let's say that if Patanjali says that God is free from desires, free from actions, and he is Purusha Vishesha, then in the next Yoga Sutra he is giving you further elaboration on God, which is Yoga Sutra number 25. It says, Tatra Niratishayam Sarvagna Bijam. Tatra Niratishayam Sarvagna Bijam. Means Ishvara is all-knowing. Ishvara is knowledge itself. Knowledge makes him that supreme soul. And that's why some yogis choose the path of Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga means you inform yourself, you do swadhyaya. Swadhyaya means self-study of ancient scripture and you learn that knowledge. But when we talk about knowledge, it's not only the knowledge that is retained or contained within the book or written by our ancestors or our teachers, but it's also a knowledge that arises from within during the meditation. So Patanjali is also talking about that knowledge, because if we are talking about Ishvara, who is the supreme knowledge, he didn't go and read any books, but he has that knowledge within. Ishvara is the knowledge itself. He is that infinite source of wisdom, infinite source of knowledge. And let's see what Patanjali has to say about Ishvara in the next Yoga Sutra. So next Yoga Sutra is 26. Sapurvesham api guru kalena navachchedat. Now Patanjali is saying that Ishvara is the teacher of all the ancient teachers, guru of all the gurus, because the yogic knowledge did not come from one person. Patanjali only compiled these Yoga Sutras. But he did not claim that this is what he has created or he wrote. Nowadays we try and take a copyright on everything. But our ancestors were not like that. They wanted generations to benefit from this supreme divine knowledge. So this knowledge came from supreme source, from supreme soul, from that Purush Vishesha, and this is an infinite source of knowledge, and that's why Ishvara is the supreme teacher, the teacher who is knowledge himself. So now we are getting to know who is Ishvara, who is God. So now if somebody asks you who is God, you should not be lost, because Patanjali has given you the definition of God. And if you have ever experienced God, if you are like me on the marg of Bhakti Yoga, then you definitely know who is God. Now let's close this particular video where we talked about Yoga Sutra number 24, 25, 26, and I will continue to bring you more Yoga Sutras and more profound wisdom from ancient times of thousands of years, which is still applicable in our modern lives. But if you want to learn this, you must subscribe and share these videos with others who are on the path of self-discovery. Namaste.